It is a Thursday morning and I'm on the Lumber Ridge Trail. Another trail that I have not gotten yet. It's 4.1 miles to the intersection of Meigs Creek Trail. And it's about, I left at 9 o'clock on the trail. Here's the creek way down there. So Mikey left me this morning to go back to his mountain house near Ellijay, Georgia. He'll spend a few days there before going back to Florida and back to work. And I head off to Elkmont campground tomorrow. Chance of rain today, but that's been how it is lately. Okay, I made it to Upper Buckhorn Gap. This is a little piece of trail that I had not completed, and the trail takes a sharp left, goes along the mountainside there. Alright, now to head back. Yay! Okay, approaching, what's it called? Lower Buckhorn Gap. And the trail signs. So I should have 4.1 miles left. Yep, to Tremont. 4.1. That away. And it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. I may make it back without getting wet. And I may not. I have all my rain gear with me just in case. That was a pretty long walk. 9.5 miles and 6 hours 20 minutes. I am ready to stop. There's my truck. I am headed to the Elk Muck Campground on a Friday afternoon on this beautiful drive through the Smokies. I'm on a trail just south of Gatlinburg this morning, Monday morning. And it's just beautiful through here. It parallels the motor trail that goes through here. Very popular driving route just south of Gatlinburg. Look at that huge stump. So anyhow, this is my first walk since last Thursday. Ended up moving campgrounds on Friday. Mikey left me on Thursday to head back home. Friday I went to that Elkmont campground set up, and it was a pretty high drop from a trailer doorstep down to the ground. So I put some of my leveling blocks down, and my mistake was putting my doormat on top of that. So it sort of hid the levelers. So at one point I stepped out of the trailer and on the edge of those blocks, and I thought I twisted my ankle, but it was my foot that was hurt. I aggravated a very old injury from 50 years ago. And that's when a white mare horse reared up. I had a hold of her bridle rope. She landed on my left foot. So I'm dealing with that injury. I don't think anything's broken because it was not swollen, but it does still hurt. But I'm able to walk. That's a good thing. My other friend Curtis is going to be joining me later on today. So he'll stay 2 days or more. That'll be fun. I'm getting close to the Rainbow Falls trailhead and near the end of my hike for today. The birds are out singing. The trail is very beautiful through here. I'm back at the lot. That was 4 hours of hiking, and I did about 5 miles, taking my time. This looks like my truck. We're doing the Little River Trail this morning, Curtis and I. Doing a loop trail, 5 miles or so. Try climb it. Now where? One, oh man. You did it. It is a Saturday morning, and I'm on the old Sugarlands Road Trail. I think it's called that. It's about 3.9 miles to the end. Notice I stopped at the Bullhead trailhead. I think that's 3.4 or 3.5. So it's nice and cool this morning. We had a rain last night that pretty much lasted all night. So it's cool. It's still overcast. Actually, I hope it stays overcast. I forgot my hat this morning. I rarely do that. So this is going to be nothing steep. I think it's going to be like this pretty much the whole way. 4 miles. I didn't really look at the elevation gain, but probably 700 or 800 feet, I would imagine. Not too much. Should be a fairly easy day. Now the sun's starting to peek out. But I should have plenty of tree cover today. Should be nice and shady. Everything's so green after that rain. Beautiful. This is where I saw the black bear just 10 minutes ago. And I'm looking everything that's black. I take a double look at. There's a lot of black stumps in here. Burnt trees. He or she's in here somewhere. I think it was pretty young. Once I got pretty close, she was far enough away I could pass, but she ran off. I got a little too close. When she first saw me, it was no big deal. I was maybe 60 feet away. I don't see anything right now. But bear's got to be close. I don't see anything except black stumps. I haven't seen many bears when I'm all alone on the trail. I'm usually with someone or in a car. So that was pretty unusual. That bear may have kept going down the hill. I'm headed back down the same way I came up. I've got a little over 3 miles left right now. There was a horse trail off to the right, but it didn't look like it was maintained too well. There's the other road over there, or the same road. So I decided just take the same way back. Won't have to deal with any blowdowns or any obstructions. I left the top around 1, so probably maybe a quarter after 3 I'll be back, 3:30. It's gotten cool. I don't know if the cold front came through or what, but I'm about ready to put my long sleeve shirt back on. Yeah, I feel some drizzle. Uh-oh. Okay, I made it back down to the road. It's 3 o'clock. I have to walk the road across the bridge. It's about 75 yards, and I'm parked over there across the street. Not fun walking this road, lots of traffic. This is on the way to Gatlinburg to the right. To the left is the visitor center. So, put my camera away.